Welcome to Swag Savvy with Eric
and Eric.
When it comes to ordering promotional products, many people don't know what they deserve and should expect from a good promo partner. So today I'm here with Eric and we're going to discuss what you deserve when planning and ordering your custom-made swag. Ready, Eric?
Absolutely. Let's get started.
Right, so when working with your promo partner, what should a client expect?
So a client should expect from their promo partner a full consultation. And there's a lot of components to that full consultation. And typically where it will start is with your goals and your budget, number 1 and 2. Your budget is very important to you in this project. So that should be one of the number 1 things you start discussing in a consultation with a good promo partner.
Yep, because when they consult with you, and it should be a collaborative effort, once they know what your needs are, but also, very importantly, what your budget is, they can make sure you get a good quality product, high perceived product, but also be getting a good value.
Absolutely. It's a great place to start because it is a process, and knowing the budget, is a great place to start.
Yeah, and the budget can get out of hand if they don't have a collaborative effort. Quick example is they might realize that ceramic coffee mugs are a great perceived value, but here's the thing: if you're going to order 1,000 of them, the shipping cost starts really coming into play. And with a good promo partner, they'll help to explain these sorts of things. There's a lot of other considerations you might not think of. For ceramic mugs, not to belabor that point too much, but with ceramic mugs, they charge you, the shipping people, extra for special packaging and handling so that they don't break. And there's many other examples. And so working with them, considering your budget is very important.
Absolutely.
So after discussing budget, I suppose now it's about the artwork process.
Yeah, the artwork is the next step in line. A good promo partner will have a conversation with you, ask you if you have artwork. Mm-hmm. If you don't, a good promo partner will be able to provide that service to you in full or in part. They can provide graphic design
But you
services.
would explain like the different types of ways to decorate a product?
Yeah, so there's thousands and thousands of promo products, and each has a good fit, whether it's screen printed. For apparel, you can do screen print or embroidery.
Embroidery like here, or on the hat.
You can do sublimation printing, on pens and notepads. You have screen printing, you have pad printing. So there's different options that a good promo partner should explain to you, and that leads to somewhat product selection. So there's there's a lot of things to keep in mind when going through this process, and a promo partner is going to walk you through this step by step.
A good example of like how talking about the artwork first before picking the product could matter. A couple quick examples is, let's say it needs to be a full color process product. Well, certain items like ink pens, coffee mugs, drinkware, a lot of them, to get the good price, they need to be screen printed, but a lot of times that full color option just looks like poor quality. So one of the decoration methods that solves this problem is if you can find a product that would take a digital imprint.
Yep.
And there's many products that do. And so that's why it's important to know the artwork and what you need the artwork to look like, then get into the actual product.
Yep, and one thing to consider too, which, the next question that a good promo partner will ask you is if you have the artwork. A lot of promo products are used for conferences. Conference may have a large logo that has some script, some sort of image or graphic, might have the dates on it of the event, the place where it's held, a lot of different things. So then down the road in the step of selecting products, that particular logo would not fit on an ink pen, or it might not fit on a particular product. So,
especially if like you have a big square logo and it has to be a big square logo, and there's maybe some text on it. Well, ink pen's a big problem for that because you have one line of text. If you happen to have a rectangle logo, then great. But if not, you need to adapt your artwork to make account for the type of product. If you have to have a pen, then you can't have a big square logo with text that when it gets small you can't read it. You're gonna have to come up with another option.
And this is why a good promo partner puts the artwork at the top of the discussion list, really right behind your budget.
It might seem simple to just have a nice clear quality logo. But again, how it shows up on the product makes a really big difference. If you have a small imprint area, it could totally change the type of artwork. When you're talking about artwork, the quality of, like, whether it's they accidentally send you a low res or a JPEG image or something.
Yep, and we've been in this business for a long time, and when we ask people for their artwork, they'll say, yeah, they have something, they send it to us, and it might not be suitable for printing of whatever type, whether it's screen print and embroidery, whatever. You want a good promo partner that can provide the adjustments necessary to make their logo or their artwork compatible to their needs of the product being ordered.
They're going to look at your artwork, check it for quality, legibility, which is really important, and basically once we decide on the artwork and the goals of that artwork, now it's time to kind of discuss the product and the products that will work with that artwork.
Yep, and with product selection, obviously we have your budget in mind. We have your artwork laid out, what you want to use for your art. We look at the products that are available. They can either be a natural fit for your industry, and Eric can give you some great examples on that, or the product that you use to give away as a promo product can be something just completely different, but it's got your identity and your look.
What a good promo partner would do, us guys, is I would just ask you your criteria, and any criteria you have works. You might know that, okay, all I know is I need 500 of something for $5 and less, and it needs to be orange. But maybe the people that you're supplying it to, you might know there's a theme for a conference. You might be trying to get a particular message with the product there. So what a good promo partner should do for you is do all the research and provide you with a high resolution PDF presentation. Now, yeah, it might be dozens of items, but that's okay, because you're going to quickly look through, might be even pages, but you're going to go, okay, like it, don't like it, like it, like it, like it. And then you're going to come back to your promo partner and you're going to say, okay, you know what, out of all these things, I kind of like the sports bottle idea, and I like the neoprene beverage insulator idea. So then what we'll do is do another presentation, because this other presentation might have frisbees and all sorts of things, hats, sunglasses that don't pertain. But because there's so many different types of a particular item, even like a sports bottle, then what you should expect is to get another PDF presentation that's nothing but sports bottles, or nothing but a couple of products you like. So then you get another presentation that has several different types of sports bottles, because there's many different styles and types of every promo product. Then you nail it down from there, and then you say, okay, I like these 3 sports bottles. Then after you nail down the 3 or 4 items that you like, then what you should do, especially even if you nail it down to 1 item, you should expect to get a sample provided.
Yep, that's absolutely one of the best things that you can do, because you're going to be obviously ordering a quantity of these promo items. So a good partner will be able to provide a sample that you can see in hand and what it looks like. And going through this process of selecting the product, a good promo partner will ask you several additional questions, like, is this for a conference? Are you going to ship these? Do you need to ship them to a hotel where the conference is at?
Or you have to carry them all yourself?
Yep. Do you have a booth for like a trade show scenario where you're going to have to house them in your booth? And most people have like a 10-foot by 10-foot booth. So a good promo partner will ask you several questions in that product selection process. I mean, you could think, like Eric mentioned, water bottles. Yeah, those are cool. Those are great. But they come maybe 50 in a box.
That's true. And you get all these giant boxes. Yeah.
If you're doing a trade show and you have a 10 by 10 booth space, it might not be the best product. Where something like a neoprene, can cooler might be a little bit better, or a notepad, or a cup coaster. Things like that are a little bit smaller. Sunglasses, you mentioned those are great ones, because
so that made me think, a little bit more about ordering the samples though, and why it's so important. There was a company that ordered sunglasses, and they say, okay, one size fits all, and they look great online and everything is great about them. But here's the thing, what if they say one size fits all, but really it fits junior sizes? Like, for instance, too tight on your temple and they won't fit and things like that. And you'd never know that if you didn't order a sample, and then there you are with 5,000 sunglasses. So like, what are some other examples? Like, you wouldn't think like a sample for even like an ink pen would be necessary.
Well, exactly. With the ink pens, we've all used them enough to know that some write better than others. Some people like a certain ballpoint pen or felt tip pen. So to get samples in and let you just give them a whirl and give them a try is a great way to know then that you're comfortable with the product that you select.
And touching them and feeling them is what your client's going to do. When they first put something as simple as a pen in their hand, you know, if it feels nice, might have a satiny feel to it or a rubberized grip, or, you know, those are the type of things you can only tell if you get a sample. Yep,
and one of the other things that comes up too with samples is if you give us a color of your conference or a color theme that you want to stick to, you know, a picture on that we provide in the PDF presentation might look what you need, but you might want to get it in person to see if it matches the colors that your conference is having, or your company colors, things like that. You want to get that as close as possible.
Yeah.
So colors of sunglass frames, colors of pens, things like that. You know, tote bags. You want to make sure the color you see in the sample and have that physical product in your hand, that it works for what your needs are.
So the main point there is you should expect and you deserve to have the promo partner that you work with provide these samples, because they're very important, even on products you don't think it's necessary. Hats, they might have, the brim is really kind of yucky once you get it in person. You know, there's a million examples of different we talked about sports bottles again, but you know, you might not like something as simple as how the tip opens up. And so getting the samples is very important. And that reminds me of something that you always say, Eric, which is, you know, you got to have time to talk about your artwork. You need time to discuss what product and what budget you have. And so what do you always say?
One of the best things. Start the process early.
That's right. Sorry, I yelled at you. Now that we've discussed about budgeting, you know, attaining the right products for your goals, getting the right products for the type of artwork you have, you know, ensuring that you have a sample to know it's very good quality. The next step would be, after you place the order, what happens? Or what should happen, and what do you deserve after you place that order?
A good partner is going to keep you in the loop on the step-by-step. So from everything we just talked about, to the ordering, to the timeline of when you can expect shipment, tracking numbers, everything like that. You got to stay in the loop. A good promo partner will keep you in the loop step by step throughout the whole process.
Yeah, and they need to look out for you, because one thing that is for sure is many things you need promotional products for is a hard deadline. Yeah, it's awesome if you're just ordering them because you're having them in your office, or you know, so you can use them whenever you need them. But many times you have a hard date of a conference or a trade show, and you have to know you meet that deadline. And so, you know, getting information during the order is critical. Having somebody look out for you on, you know, shipping time. It might say, oh, it's 7 days. A lot of promo products will say it's 5 to 7 days in production. Well, what if it's shipping from 4 days away or overseas? Why is it so important to still maintain communication and receive information from your promo partner during the process, even after you've already placed the order?
Well, it just eases your mind. You know, a good partner will, you know, ease your mind throughout this whole process of everything that we just talked about. And we've been in this business for a long time, and what we've experienced is the person ordering the promo products is typically the same person that's planning the trade show or event itself, and they're deeply involved with that for their company.
Yeah.
So this is just one component that they're working on.
Yeah, because you don't want to order it and then, okay, I ordered it, and they said it'll be here, and then you got days or weeks. You know, you get jumpy. It's good to have that. Isn't it good to just keep having that constant communication while you're waiting for your order?
Yep, absolutely. Having information and feeling comfortable that things are on track, things are going to be shipped. We have an order date, we have ship date. It gives you peace of mind, absolutely.
Yeah, and even some of the smaller things that you would expect that would be common sometimes don't happen, but keeping updated where they're at in the production process, but also knowing, okay, items been shipped. So like right after an item's been shipped, what would you do, to make sure that a client stays informed?
So providing tracking numbers, delivery dates, things like that is what a good partner does, and provides you and keeps you updated on that information.
We talked about how you want to stay in constant communication when it's ordered, but let's just back up a step. What if they're ordering it and it's not like, okay, they're all coming to me? What if they have multiple locations, or what if they say, I've got 500 different offices I want this to go to? Do they have to have it all come back to them and then they figure out how to distribute it to all these individual people?
A good partner provides that service for distribution based on your needs. In many cases, it might go all to one location. In many cases, it might go to several different locations. Companies nowadays have multiple office locations. Things might be shipped to a trade show, event, venue, hotel, conference center, things like that. A partner will provide that service to be able to do that and accomplish what needs to be accomplished to get those products where they need to be.
When a client is ordering their promotional products, do they give you that information of all these different addresses and people and stuff?
Absolutely. If you provide a list of shipping addresses,
like an Excel file, or
Yep, Excel file with addresses, with contact names, and that all can be handled, not a problem.
That's a lot of great information right there. So to sum it all up, what should somebody expect from their promo partner?
You deserve a collaborative partner that takes the time to understand your goals and deliver solutions that fit your needs. Expert consultation, clear communication, the best product and decorative options, quality assurance, samples, pre-flighting your artwork, providing timely updates, and giving the best advice on how to get the most out of your promotional product budget.
That's what clients should expect and deserve when ordering their custom branded products. Thanks for breaking that down, Eric.
I'm always happy to help.
So just remember, when you're working with your promo partner, don't settle for less. Make sure you're getting everything you deserve from start to finish.
Stay savvy.